Hello everyone, my name is Brianna, and today obviously we're going to be talking about things that every college student should know. So I am now a junior in college, and along the way I've picked up some tips that I think that everybody should know, and it could be useful for everyone. Before we start, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at SimplyBriannaB, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can get more content like this. I'm going to be using my book for some talking points, so if you guys see me looking down, then that's probably why. I used to buy new school supplies every school year, new notebooks, brand new folders and everything. I stopped doing that because what I do now is, so usually you have 4 classes in a semester, so you can get 4 binders, and then you can just buy a huge pack of loose leaf paper, and then you divide that paper for all of the binders. You most likely won't be using all of those sheets of paper, but it should be enough to divide through each of the binders. So then you can take notes that way, and you don't have to keep buying new notebooks every single semester. For the front, to know which class it's for, they usually have a plastic slip over it. So what you can do is you can decorate a piece of paper, or you can just print out the syllabus for that class, or you can just write on a piece of paper what class it is and slip that paper inside of the plastic part so that you know which class the binder is for. My thing is, you're already going to be paying a lot for books, so what's the point of buying new school supplies every semester? So every school or university should use like a, I don't know what to call it, but like a website where you can find all of your classes, all of the info for your classes. Mine is called Canvas. It comes in an app, and then you can also view it online or on your phone. This website or app is like going to be your best friend because it'll help you be organized. It'll help you be aware of what you have to do. Personally, I look at Canvas every single day just to be sure on what's coming up and what's going to be due, any future assignments also. Another thing that you can find on your school's website is the year in review, or like the yearly calendar. So it's going to tell you when your winter breaks are, when your midterms, when your finals are, everything. So I do recommend that you either screenshot that for your phone or print it out, just so that you can schedule your year around it. So some people go to school out of town, or they go to school away from home. That will allow you to know when you have to come back home, or when you can take your spring breaks. It's just, it helps you to not be surprised, you know, a week before, and then everybody's like, oh yeah, we're going on school break, and you're the only one like, what? I spoke about the syllabus earlier for the binders, but your syllabus for your classes will be your best friend as well, because it will list every single thing that you will need for the class. It will list your professor's information, how you can contact them. It will tell you what books you need for the class, and also, most importantly, it will most likely break down each week of the class. So in college, your classes are usually broken down by weeks. So on your syllabus is going to be every week what you guys will be focusing on, what you have to have read by then, and what will be due by then. Also, you can like do a hole puncher or whatever. Like you can hole punch it and then put it inside the binder if that's what you want to do. Looking at your syllabus and what's going to happen each week in your class will help you. Like if you use a planner, or if you have like an online app or a homework app, something like that, it will help you to write down everything that you need to know for your planner. For people who like to procrastinate, I recommend that you create a working schedule. Whenever you have free time, you should plan a strict time where you have to either study, or you have to complete an assignment for a certain class, or whatever it may be. Create a strict time that you have to start that, and so you could just be able to get it out the way, and you will already be looking forward to it. So there's no procrastinating and there's no postponing anything. You just get it done and then get it out the way, and then you're I do have a whole video on study tips for I mean, I guess it's for college students and high school students, it could be, but I do have a whole video on that. If you want to go watch it, then you can click the link. And I think I kind of want to redo that video because I'm not really like satisfied with it. I like the tips are very helpful, but I just don't like the way that I created the video. So studying, another study tip that is not on that video is to sit at a desk or something, not like a couch or not like your bed, somewhere that you will not be able to lay down or get comfortable or fall asleep. You can either use a dining room table, or if you have a desk, that's awesome. Or you can completely go to a different environment, such as a coffee shop like Starbucks or a library, where they have, you know, everybody's quiet and they have specific tables where you can sit and then focus. Because when you're at home, it's very easy to get distracted. You can turn on a TV, you can look at your phone, you can get on a computer or whatever. So if you go to a different environment, then it's going to be easier for you to focus. You should like always, if you're a person that gets hungry really fast like me, you should always bring snacks to class, because somebody else most likely is going to bring snacks to class, or they're going to have like food, whatever. So I do recommend you bring snacks to class. It will help keep you awake if you have like an early morning class or whatever. And I do recommend to bring healthy snacks, because if you don't, then you'll have to go to the vending machine and they don't really usually have any healthy choices. So, you know, you can bring some grapes or some baby carrots, or, you know, something simple to class just to get you through it. And it'll also help you focus more. Having nutritional food will help stimulate your brain. Okay, my last tip is to always or mostly bring a sweater or a jacket or wear sleeves to class, because even in the summertime or in the springtime, they put the air on, so it's gonna be cold in most of the classes. I can't remember a time when I was in class and it was like hot. So I always recommend that you bring a sweater or a jacket, or wear long sleeves, because when you're cold, sometimes when I get cold, I get sleepy, and that's not good, because you're paying for these classes, so you need to be aware and you need to be focused in your classes. So those complete all of my tips. Like I say all the time, if you guys have any other tips that I missed, or if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comment section. And I hope that these tips can help everyone. Somebody who might be starting out in college, or somebody who's in the same year as me, or even a senior. I hope that these can help everyone. Thank you guys for watching, and like this video, don't forget, and also subscribe. And thank you for watching.